Hi, it's Pam Slim from Power Boost Marketing, and I am excited today to be in front of Deena Baikowitz, who is from Fireball Network. I've known Deena, interestingly enough, I met Deena at a networking event, which is what we're going to be talking about for our tip today. And it was in Connecticut when I was here for my book tour. And I was speaking to a women's networking group, and afterwards, Deena came up to me like a fireball and immediately formed a connection. It was amazing. It's like we had known each other forever in the first 2 minutes of conversation. So, Deena, networking is one of those things that strikes terror in the hearts of many new entrepreneurs. It can feel awkward and uncomfortable. What is your view about networking for business?
Networking can be scary because people think it means talking to strangers and walking into a room with 200 people you've never met, shaking their hand, giving your business card, and trying to close a sale right then and there. I try to tell people to think of networking in stages, that the first and foremost goal when you're meeting somebody new is just to establish a connection, as you and I did. Mm-hmm. You weren't selling me your services, I wasn't selling you my services. We just struck up a conversation and found that we had similar personalities and enjoyed talking to each other. So that's the first thing I tell people, is just take away all that pressure of trying to pitch your services and close a sale in the first 30 seconds that you say, "Hi, how are you? My name is." And instead, try to develop some rapport so that the other person will want to talk to you again.
So give me an example. So sometimes people say, well, it sounds easy if you're a really good people person, but what does it mean? So if I'm a coach and I go to a new networking event and I walk up to somebody who I don't know and introduce myself to them, what are ways that I could establish rapport?
Good question. So the thing to remember is that you are trying to develop rapport, trying to establish a connection. How do you do that? You want to learn more about the other person. You want to ask them something that will give you information about their business and their personality. And remember, people love to talk about themselves. So open-ended questions are always much better. You can ask somebody, how was your holiday? What did you do over the holidays? What did you do last weekend? That will also give you some insight into what they do in their free time and puts it on a personal level rather than asking, so what do you do and how can I sell my services to you?
Right. Yeah, what do you do for a living? And
what do you do is a fair question in a business event, but a way to tweak it could be, how did you get into this business? Or what is the most difficult part of your business? What is the part of your business that you enjoy the most? Who are your favorite clients and why? Who do you need to meet is a common question in a business situation. Tends to be more with the high-powered, more experienced networkers will go, who do you need to meet? But it genuinely is a sense of, okay, if you tell me who your target market is, perhaps I can help you connect with them. For people who are not comfortable talking to strangers, who don't know how to start that conversation, I have a trick, and you'll appreciate this. Connectors need people to connect. Non-connectors need people to connect them. So if you are shy and you're not great at talking to strangers, find one person who is the life of the party, who is the social butterfly, connect with them, and they will introduce you to everybody around. You and I know, as connectors, we are compelled to introduce other people and make connections. And if we don't have someone to do that for, we're bored. So we will find those people who are standing by themselves and say, "Hi, Pam, I see that you're here by yourself. Let me introduce you around."
Yes. And people who are not connectors think we're crazy, but it would drive us crazy to not do that. I love that. So if you're not a connector, find some crazy person like you or I, and we will allow you to totally work the room in a gracious way.
And you could say something such as, "Hi, I noticed that you're really good at working the room. Can you give me a few tips?" Be honest about the fact that you're not comfortable working a room. Most people are not. Most people are not. And if you are the first one to take that deep breath and say, "Hi, my name is Deena, nice to meet you," the other person will be so grateful and so thankful and relieved that you broke the ice. They'll be your best friend after that. They'll do whatever they can to help you.
That is so fantastic. Well, Deena has all kinds of other great networking advice at fireballnetwork.com. Thank you so much for sharing your work. I am so proud of how your business is taking off. And thanks for sharing your tips.
Thank you.